Hi, my name is Hamid. I'm a certified instructor at ASM Educational Center. We're located on Rockford, Maryland, www.asmed.com. Today I'm going to talk about Amazon S3, Amazon AWS S3 Endpoint. So let me show you what we have in this picture so you understand much better, okay? What we have in this picture, we have a regions called Virginia region 10.0.0.16. Okay, I have already created that. This is VPCs. Then we have about public subnet. I call it 10.0.1.0/24, 10.0.2.0/24. Then another public I have, which I didn't put in picture, 10.0.30/24. Okay, so what's gonna happen? These public people, they can get out to internet. These guys, in order to get at our internet, we have to use what? NAT gateway. Okay, we have to use NAT gateway to get out of the internet. Okay, now the idea is that, so let's say if you have something S3, S3 is always going to be what? As you know that S3 is storage to get internet. These guys can access the internet. The idea is that, let's say if I have a private instance, they want to go to internet. Why they have to go to internet gateway? So what Amazon came out, they call that what? Amazon AWS S3 endpoint. That means instead of they go to the gateway, go to that, directly they go from here to what? S3. Let's say if this was S3, they go directly from here to S3. That's what we want to show up on. That's why you want to show this on the lab. So instead of they go to gateway, they go through here, because remember when you go to NAT gateway and use that, it's going to spend money. But when you go through here with S3, you don't spend money. Everything happened through what? Direct through the Amazon private link. Okay, so let me show you what we have. Then I'm going to do pictures. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to here and show what we have in the pictures. So I'll go back to my VPC right here. Okay, just want to show you what we have. We have a 2 VPC. One is a Virginia, and that's default. So this is in Virginia VPC 10.0.0/16. That's Northern Virginia right here. Then on the left side, you have 2 subnet. If I click on name, actually I have 3 subnet: public, private. So we have what? If I can get this side, 10.0.1, that's one public, the other one .2 and .3. But in my diagram, I'm just going to use one of public. I'm not using the other one. Okay, so you have a 2. I have a bunch of public subnet here. Okay, then I go to routing table. If I click on the name, I have a what? Public routing table, which I already created, and private routing table. Okay, let me click on public routing table. Okay, let me fix this. Sorry about that. Okay, when I look at public routing table, I click routes. Right now this is locally, which we know that, and this is connected 000 is connected to IGW. So the public routing table can out. Okay, let me go to what? Private routing table. Look at here, private routing. I have this one. They do not have what? IGW. They do not have what? They don't have anything else, so they cannot get access to the what? Internet. They don't have any IGW or NAT instance, so there's nothing there. Okay, I just want to show you what we have. Then we go back to my EC2. Okay, so I have 2 running instances right now. One is got public subnet, and there's what? Private subnet. The public subnet, which is right here, okay, is network what? As you see that 10, I go down a little bit right here, is 10.0.1, 10.0.1.8183. that's it. Network.1 is, and I have a public IP address right here. Okay, the private subnet, when I click on private, the private instance has only what? Private, which is 10.2.248. Okay, so what I'm going to do in the picture, if you look at the picture right now, I'm going to RDP to what? To this public. I'm going to RDP to this public. Then from here, I'm going to RDP to here. Then we're going to see that I cannot get access to the internet. Okay, so what I did, I went back to my, I just want to show what I did. I'm going to connect to public. This is right here. I say connect. Okay, download the remote desktop, which comes right here, 54.236.58.228. that RDP, right? Now what I need to get a password. I already have the decrypt. I'm going to say here, choose the password. I go to my download page. I download that one. Okay, I come down. I would get my what key first. Okay, let me get my key first if I found it. All right, so date modify, somewhere that. Okay, I already have that. Okay, now I already done that, and that's my notes. Okay, so this is my password right here. Okay, so let me show you what I have. I have the two servers. One is called public one, inside the public subnet 10.1.0.0 with this IP address, 40 that, and the private is, and this is that. And already RDP to that machine right here. So right here, I just want to show you where am I. Right here, see that? This is what 10.0.1180 and 54 that. Okay, what I did when this boots up, after I did that, this is what machine? Windows 2000. What? When I right click this computer, basically this is just a PCs. Is Windows 2000 server. Okay, right here, 2008 server R2. Okay, what I did, I renamed this as a public one. Now if I go command prompt, I type in ipconfig, I can see that. See, the network is what 10.0.1.180. Okay, and I can go ping 8.8.8.8 minus t, so I can access to internet. Okay, that's a public subnet. Okay, then what I did, I created a remote desktop to other PC. Let me show you my diagram. Now this is around at 10.1.0. Then I went in this diagram. I'm right here. Then I'm gonna ping this machine. Now what's this IP of this machine? I know that from here. I go back to my EC2 again, private, and this is my public IP, my private IP. So I'm gonna copy this right here, copy that one, 10.0.248, which is right here, 10.0.2 network. Okay, from here I should be able to ping this guy, and then I'm going to do RDP. All right, so let me go back here. I'm going to say ping. Sorry about that. I click here. Ping space, right click, mouse, paste, minus T. So I'm pinging to other machine. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to RDP to that machine. So it's right here. I have RDP. Double click that one. Here's the IP address which I ping 10.0.2.48 right here. I'm saying connect. Okay. Now what I did, the key part is, like get confused, overlapping. I say show option. I changed the what? The display. I changed the display so it won't be too what? Let me actually make it smaller right here. Smaller, so it would fit in. You don't want to be what? All over what? Here, because I full screen. Otherwise you get confused. I'm going to make it right here. Then I'm going to say what? Use all monitor to remote. Oops, I don't want that one. I leave it like that. Say connect. So that's going to go right. Say yes. So I'm connected to other machine, and the other machine is right here. I intentionally put a what? Black thing. So this is the second machine is okay. See 10.0.2.48. Okay, right here. If I go to command prompt, okay. If I say ipconfig, okay. So this is the what? 10.2.0.48. Now look at this. I'm not connected to internet. Ping 8.8.8.8 minus T. I'm not connected that. Okay. So far so what? Good. Okay. Now the goal is right here. This PC, which is what? My main PCs. Okay. I can go to internet. Remember, I can go to internet. Let's go into internet, right? And this, which is right here, this is the private subnet. I cannot go to where? Internet. Okay. Now the goal is I want to make sure these guys be able to communicate. This machine be able to communicate to S3 through what? VPC S3 endpoint. Okay, that's what we're trying to find out. Okay, so if I type in AWS, okay, S3 list. Well, actually, let me go here. This is the public one, okay? See that? This is a public one. I can ping the IP address, right? I'm sorry, not that one. I can ping, this is a public one right here. So I can say AWS S3 LS list, okay? That shows all my what? That shows list of what? All my what? S3 bucket. Now these I'm going to show you about that. The key is that in this machine, which is Windows 2008, is I had to install this. I have to install. I'm going to show you what I have to install so I can run AWS S3. And also this PC right here, I have IAM role there. I have IAM role, which I'm going to show that later on. So let's go back to my notes right now. Let's look at my notes right now, okay? So I have two servers. One is the public, as that one. That was on a private IP address with them, okay? I log on to the PC called public one and rename pump. Oh, I've done that. Since I cannot access the server located in private subnet, first I need to RDP to public, then from server 1 I will RDP to private, which I've done that, and RDP to 10.0 that, which I'll show you that, okay? Make sure from the server called public one I can ping this and try to RDP to PC called private, then rename the PC, which I've done that, to private one, so that this way we will not get confused. All I'm saying that back to here, because we're doing so much RDP, okay? Okay, this is, let me minimize this. Right now I'm inside the what? This machine. If I go start, right click, computer property, see, they changed the name what? Public one. So I want to make sure that you and we do not get what? Confused. That's what I'm saying. Make sure rename this PC. And I intentionally put a black background, so that's a what? Private. And this is the public one, okay? See that? This is what? Public IP address, okay? So make sure you do that so you won't get confused. All right. The next step you want to do, in order to be able to use AWS command line, you need to make sure install AWS command line on that PC, because Windows 2008 server does not come with that. All you have to go to this website, which is very easy. You go to docs, Amazon AWS CLI latest up user CLI, Control C. Then I go back to here. So first you have to what? Install that site. Okay, that shows you MS recorded. Download this guy right here. Download Microsoft 64. You download that, you run it, then you'll be able to what? I can be able to what? Type what? This command. You gotta make sure you type this. Then I can go back to my, oops, remove the transition has ended. Okay, no problem. So here, right now, I can type in what? AWS 3 that. So you gotta make sure you install that tools, otherwise you cannot do that. These are all my bucket is located in S3, which I'm gonna show you right now. So if I go back to my console, if I go back to S3, okay, these are all my bucket. ASM test, test this, test that. These are all the bucket which I've done that, okay, which I can view it from where? From right here, all of that, okay. All right, so far so good. Now, so that's why I said that make sure you install that tools, okay. Step 6, since I want to show how you can connect to S3 from CLI, after installing the CLI, we need to make sure that the server has the IAM role. You got to make sure you have IAM roles, since we do not want to put credential inside the instance. I've covered that. For example, real life, you have to make sure that thing has a, I create, and when I create IAM roles, I go to IAM and create role called what? S3 admin roles, okay. Now I go back to both EC2 instance, public and subnet, and make sure that they assign IAM role. So what I'm saying that you and we don't want to put a credential, our credential on where? On the server, okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to IAM right here. I've done that for you, okay. I went to the roles right here. I created what? A new role called S3 admin. It's very easy. How do you do that? Let's say I didn't have that. I go here, right? and I click what? EC2 instance right here. EC2, you want to attach to EC2, right? Then you go up here, okay? You're going to pick what? EC2 permission. Then I'm going to type in S3. Then you're going to pick one of it. I pick this one, right? Full control. I just put for next review. Then I give 3. S3 admin role test with just extra, okay? All right, that's that done. Then create role. So we create a role. I already created, okay? You gotta make sure you do this, okay? Because remember, I've done a video before. If you don't understand the role and credential, make sure you go watch them. Make sure you do not put your credential inside the what? Your EC2 inside. Then what I'm gonna do, you go to EC2 again, go back to running instance, okay? You highlight this, you go action, you gotta make sure attach that what? Role. Okay, you come down, see attach replace role. Right now I already have what? S3 admin. You already have that. This is extra I just did. So it's already life is good. So you want to make sure this is role here, cancel that one. So this one, private one, has a what? Right here, S3 admin. Want to make sure you see that right here. And also this one has what? Role right here. In case you forgot, all you have to go action, setting, then what? Okay, attach replace IAM. Okay, I've done that part. So far so good. Okay, now when I go to public server, I type in the command type this Amazon S3 LS. I will be able to see all my what? My what? Bucket. My bucket. Okay, so these are my bucket. Life is good. I can see this is on what? Public server. Okay, now we come to our main problem. That is, goal is to make sure that the private PC that is located inside the private subnet be able to connect S3 but via S3 what? Endpoint. I do not want to create a what? I do not want to create a what? NAT gateway or NAT instance, okay? So I wanted to make sure that before we do above, we need to make sure that AWS CLI command line is on in the private one. So at first what you have to do, of course, you have to create NAT gateway, like what we did in the last video. Then I make sure the public subnet 10.1.0.1, then I configure my private routing table, point to NAT gateway and so on. I'll be able to ping that, all that. Now after I do, I have to go to that, I have to install. All I'm saying that right now I'm in what? In this machine right here. Okay, this is public subnet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remote desktop to other machine. Again, I say option. I'm going to go to display. That's small, that's good. Connect. So right now I'm connected to what? The private machine, okay? As you see, when it's a ping 8.8.8.8 minus T, the ping does not work, okay? Because I'm a private subnet, because I have no NAT bit. But what I did before this lab was finished, I had to go do NAT gateway, NAT instance in order to install that tools. In order to install what? AWS S3 LS. In order to be able to see this result, I have to install that things on this machine, So that's what I'm trying to explain right here. Okay? Alright, keep staying connected. That's no problem. Okay, that's why I said that. So again, in order to install this on the private machine, you have to do NAT with all of that, okay? Make sure in the same way you have given the role to public one, you also have to give role what? To private one. The role called S3 admin. So that way you don't need to this, you don't have to do all this credential. Remember that we have to put access key, all that good stuff. We don't have to do this, okay? After I finish installing AWS CLI on private that, I will remove the NAT gateway. That's what I did. I removed the NAT gateway. Because when I go back to here, when I go back to VPC, watch this. I go back routing table, and this is private. Right now when I say route, again, first I have to put NAT gateway here. I did that, then I will remove it. So right now my private has nothing to go out to internet. Okay, so far so good. All right, what's next step? So I will not have access to it and so on. Now I'm going to remove the NAT gateway. I've done that. Now I go to top of the go to VPC, then I go to left side, click on what? Endpoint, then create endpoint. Now at the bottom middle, pick the S3 and make sure you pick what? Private subnet. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is what we're going to do, VPC endpoint, okay? So what I'm going to do right now, sorry about that. So I'm going to go to VPC again right here. We're going to go to where? Endpoint right here, okay? All I do, I have to create endpoint, okay? I create that. Now AWS services, right? I'm going to pick that. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick which one? This one. The one with what? S3. The one what? S3, okay? Then you got to pick the correct what? VPC. I'm going to pick that right here. Then what you want to do, you want to make sure associate with the what? This is very important. See? You can associate with what? Private what? Subnet. See? Private subnet. This is important. You got to make sure associate with what? Private what? Subnet. Okay? Not that one, not this one. Only what? Private what? Subnet. Okay? That's what's important. Okay? Warning. When you use an endpoint, the source IP address from your instance in your affected subnet for accessing the AWS service in the same region will be private IP address and not public IP address. Existing connection from your affected subnet to AWS services that use public may be what? Drop. Ensure that you don't have critical tasks running and you create that. That's fine, okay? Now, you have a two choice. You can do full access or you can do what? Custom. You can change the what? How much access they have to what? S3, okay? Now, remember for exam, S3 has their own, S3 could have a policy through here, or S3 bucket has another policy. So you could have two policy, one policy from S3 and one policy for what? Here. So that's what we have to do, okay? That's why I said my notes right here. Now I go to top of that. Then I will go to left side. I've done that. Then I click on the endpoint. Now at the bottom middle, pick S3 and make sure you pick what? Hint. For NAT gateway, make sure you pick what? Public subnet. For S3, which we did that, you gotta make sure what? Private subnet. Don't forget that. It's very important. So here, oops, sorry about here, you gotta put what? Sorry about that. You gotta pick what? Private subnet, okay? Then I'm going to say what? Create what? Endpoint. Create endpoint right here. Then I'm going to close. Now what's going to happen? This is what it's doing right now. Now look at my notes. Something is going to happen here. Okay? Here I will pick the what? Full access. That's what I did. I copy paste that. Now make sure, watch this. Your private routing table is pointed to what? VPC endpoint on the what? Routing table. Okay, that's very important. You gotta make sure your private routing table is pointing to what? VPC. Okay, now this, you see all this copy paste here, because I copy paste that. This is from the what? Last black hole, because I removed the what do you call that? The instance. So what I'm saying that you gotta make sure this is right here. See, it's pointed to what? VPC. VPC endpoint. That's what we're going to see that. So I'm going to go back to my what? Go and test it and make sure it should work. So I'm going back to my endpoint. I'll go back to my routing table. I'm sorry. I go to routing table. I go click on private. Click on routes. Voila. See that? Everything comes from this S3. You're going to go to where? Point to that one. Now let's go test it. So I'm going back to the my machine. This is my public machine. I'm going to telnet remote desktop right here. Okay, right here. Okay, I press enter. Let's see if I can connect. See, now I'm connected. Look at that. Before I could not connect. Let's see if I can ping. I should not ping what? -T. See, I cannot access to what? Internet. I cannot access internet. It's timeout, right? You see that? It's timeout, right? Timeout. Control C. let me do, see right now I'm connected right here, okay? Because why? Because I have what? VPC endpoint. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use up arrow key, I'm going to remove the endpoint. You're going to see that it's not going to, I'm going to delete that again. I'll go back to where? Endpoint. I go what? Action and what? Delete endpoint. Endpoint remove, right? I go back to my route table, and if I click refresh, eventually this, see edit, okay, eventually this will go away. Eventually it's going to take time, right? Let me refresh it. Eventually this goes what? Let me see, endpoint is gone. Yes, it's deleted, right? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to check back again. That should not what? Work. Right now, see it works. I'm going to use press enter. It says thinking. Why is not working? Because I have no endpoint, okay? So this was working, this is not working. So for summary, let's go back again. What was the summary? The summary is that these guys, public people, they can go to what? Internet, go to S3. Just imagine this is S3. These guys, instead of going NAT gateway through here, they can go directly from here to S3. So this concept is called what? Amazon S3 endpoint. And also Amazon has something for other services come down their pipe. So there's more services, okay? So that concludes our video. If you have a question, just go to www.asm.com. If you put /L, L means landing page, that's going to take you to our courses. This is our technology courses. We offer CompTIA, different courses, cybersecurity, Amazon. If you click on Amazon, that take you to Amazon classes. We have essential, we have this, associate, developer, and also we offer professional level and network specialty, okay? And also if you go back to here at the top, we have blocked. If you go all the way down, it's Amazon AWS, okay? And on here, you want to see everything. We have Alexa, we have Cloud Foundation, WordPress, CLI, all of that is going to be here. Auto scaling, and eventually the lab that I just mentioned that is going to be here step by step. At the bottom, you're going to see the video. Again, if you have a question or a comment right here, contact us. This is our forms, okay? Or you can contact us to any of these. Let's go back again to my blogs. Okay, see, this is our phone number. Okay, and sorry about that, like here. So you can contact us right here too also. Here's contact us, our phone number 301-984-7400. If you have questions like that, and make sure you subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much and have a good day.